pressure on the players towards the low ground, forcing that fight between Kadenox and Nigel and 40R Storm. So it's going to come down to a 2v2. The team that qualified in 48th place, making noise in our grand finals, versus a team that's been making noise all qualifier long. Defiable and School still possess the high ground, have enough ammunition to put down the pressure, but it was stolen away. The high ground goes to the enemy team, and it looks like they're trying to chop them down for the moment, but there's just too many builds all around. No resources from Defiable. He has to make up something. A quick spread. I don't know where he found those, but he drops down low to get the mats and the resources that he needs, but he needs to get back inside the storm. He's going to lose his teammate in School, so this one is going to continue as a 2v1 opportunity. Defiable with a game in his hands. 40R Storm and Kadenox as well, holding on to the high ground, being slow, being patient. Defiable tries to drop him into the box, but he's getting pressured, pushed back deep into the storm, tries to land the shot, unable to get the siphon, and Kadenox and 40 Storm will win our final game of the day.
What a way to finish out the day. Two of our top 8 teams going head to head in the final moment to clear up who is going on to the finals. What a way to finish it off, especially for players like Quinn, like Wave, getting the necessary points in the final moment to stay in the top 8.
Switch up of strategy for Quinn and Wave is all it took. The final 2 games were some of the biggest games they've had all tournament long, but for Kadenox and 4DR, for them, this qualifier, the story is they barely made it through in round number 2. 48th place, they did just enough to make it to the finals, and sometimes all you need is an inch to go ahead and take that mile. They had a monster finals performance, and I'm so proud of these guys, man.
Absolutely, and what a way to finish off these 6 games. It has been an incredible experience, an honor to be hanging out with you, Jacob, to finish it all out for the day. But before we can get you those final results on the leaderboard, we got to pass it one last time over to the desk. So thank you all so much at home for hanging out with Jacob and I. Make sure to go follow Jacob, give him a how-to, and we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Thank you so much, Panda and Jacob. And also big shout outs to Jacob stepping up on the FNCS desk for the first time and absolutely eliminating it. Love to see them. Love the duo there. Clay, Takata, what an insane game to wrap things up here for the first qualifier of Season 1. I mean, even though it's 40R and Kadenox and it was an incredible ending 2v2, we have to talk about Nico, Takata.
We have to talk about Nico. Those early game eliminations that he was able to secure alongside his duo were incredible. They were able to go from this early game, pick up elimination after elimination after elimination, getting that revive onto his teammate, make it to the late game, and overall, they performed incredibly well. We'll have to see the leaderboard to see how everything ended up, but I think they should be happy with their performance.
I agree. And even at the end of it all, even if they don't get into the top 8, series points are so valuable this time around because it'll dictate which day you end up playing on, which round rather, on the semifinals. So if you get close to getting into that top point threshold that you want to be in, it'll be really great because you'll get to play in that first day after as well. So it's great performance. Just look at it. I mean, it speaks for itself, right? He found elimination after elimination when he shouldn't have been able to find any there. Unfortunately, the 115 wasn't enough at the end of it all, but still a great run nonetheless.
Something that you mentioned, though, Clay, while we were watching the show, is that Nico just had such good angles there. So if they perform the way that they did today, we will definitely be seeing them in the finals in a few weeks. But we have to find out now which 8 teams are going to move forward straight to the finals. Well, let's pull that up right now. Obviously, a few of the teams, such as Kevin and Yasir, in first place, 200 points with 34 eliminations total. Of course, going to be joining them is Kadenox and 40R, Quinn and Wave, Defiable and School, Rexy and Dynamic, Jack Veer and Solution, Victor and Blizzard, and then finally, yes, it's Dog and Jay. And it went down to a tiebreaker again. And because neither of them had a VR, it went to the highest average eliminations. And you can see it, Dog and Jay with 18 over 12. Ooh. That is what I want to see, Takata.
Wow, we were just talking about this, how Jay and Dog clutched up a good amount of points in that last match, but then Ignite and his duo, they were going head to head. They were getting really close to Dog and Jay's point range, and look at at that. They ended at the same amount of points, but due to that tiebreaker, Jay is going to take the qualifying spot with his duo going directly to the grand finals.
All right, let's just, remind the audience right now who picked which team, because you know what? I want to talk a little bit about the team that I chose. The tiebreaker as well. Congratulations to that team. And his pick down there doing well. Jacob's pick, not so much, but Clay, let's talk about your team real quick.
They had a great start. They ended in 14th place, so still really good overall.